Hello, this is Rory with the Love Chat, and today's topic is old wounds. New partner. Now, this is video number 202. If you have a question you'd like for me to consider featuring on the Love Chat, please write it in a comment below. Lately, I'm going to be focusing on videos that have to do more with dating. However, we will still do some X-Back videos as well. But I want to give a little more attention to dating because there are so many X-Back videos. So try and keep your questions related to dating so we can begin aiming some more of the content towards dating new people or even dating your ex again. If you'd like coaching on your situation, just visit my website, thelovechat.net/coaching. Now then, let's discuss what to do when you're bringing baggage from an old relationship into a new relationship, because it happens to the best of us, and, maybe you've even gotten out of a situation with an abusive partner, or maybe a situation where you've been cheated on, or just a plain old bad breakup, and you have some baggage, you have some trust issues. How can we best go about avoiding the impact of some of that baggage so that this new relationship with this new person can be made to be far more successful because you got out ahead of it? Now, this video is created with the assumption that you are indeed in counseling and focusing on yourself like we talk about in these videos. So the best way to ensure that you can have a healthy relationship with somebody in the future, first and foremost, is communication. Communication in any relationship is key. However, you'll notice it's even more key when you're in a budding new relationship. It cannot exist only on puppy love or limerence, as we call it. And it needs to have a strong foundation on just more than attraction. And one of the pillars of a strong relationship is open communication. I truly feel that I can tell you what's on my mind without fear of punishment if I do so. And you'll notice that a lot of relationships, especially as they're later in life, and we get up there in the 30s, 40s, 50s, sometimes have a toxic element of like, if I tell this person this thing, then they're going to freak out on me. I don't feel safe to open my mouth because I don't want any trouble. So, what am I doing? I'm keeping my mouth shut. So now, think about what just happened. We don't feel as though we can communicate with our partner, so communication is being harmed. And within that idea is trust. Now I don't trust my partner, which is the second great pillar of any good relationship. We've talked about communication, and we've talked about trust, and these are pieces of baggage that we do not want to introduce into this new relationship with this new person. It's a clean slate. You're attracted to each other. Let's not make the same mistakes that broke the first one up. So communication will be key. Tell them how you're feeling. Consider this like a test for the new person, because you're not doing this manipulatively. The point is to see that this person does not punish you for opening your mouth and expressing a concern. Now remember, contextually, this is a new relationship, a budding new relationship. So if this person thinks to become upset with you because you told them a need in a way that is respectful, and they basically rebuke you for saying anything, this is not a relationship that you should be in, and you should consider leaving it immediately, because this is a sign of things to come. But with a patient, understanding partner, they'll make sure to listen and hear what you have to say and hear how you've been affected in the past. Now it is your job to communicate in a way that you know and they have acknowledged that they understand. Because if you're just saying, well, in the past, some bad stuff happened, and I may be a bit quirky about this or that, and you give them basically the bare bones explanation, they may not really know the ins and outs of it. Perhaps you yourself are still trying to figure yourself out. And in those moments, it's important to have a conversation after the fact and say, look, here's how I acted. Here's why I think I acted that way. Here's what this might look like in the future. And in that moment, you both gain immense trust and respect for one another because now you know you can communicate. Now you know the truth comes forward and you can say, okay, I think I can help you with that. I think together as a team, we can make it through this. And that's what good communication looks like. And it's not always going to be easy, but sometimes fights are meant to happen. That way you can come together and realize that the fight itself is what got you guys to the deeper level of intimacy and commitment with each other. Fights and compromise is how we feel closer to our partners. A relationship that never fights is concerning to say the least. But luckily, in the beginning stages of the relationship, you won't have to deal with that just yet. Above all things, give yourself time, space, and love while openly communicating with your partner, and things will go fine. And if your partner won't communicate, then perhaps the best thing you can do is ask yourself if this is a relationship you should be investing in. Make sure never to relinquish your structure and your individuality, and listen to those people who are on your team, because they might be seeing something you're not. And above all things, don't forget to have fun. Because love should be lighthearted, easygoing, and, fun. So, that's all I had for today. If you found my video helpful, I'd be very, very grateful if you'd subscribe and hit like. Please leave a comment down below and tell me what topics you want me to cover in the future. Additionally, if you'd like extra videos every week, private live streams with me, and free giveaways of my best-selling book on Amazon, just visit my Patreon, patreon.com/thelovechat. Until next time.